I think people that move to Alaska are running from something or to something. I was running from.
Peter Bostic moved to Alaska when he was 45 years old, but he says the journey that brought him there started much earlier than that. His parents divorced when he was 5, and Peter says the pain he felt came out in anger.
I was explosive all the time. I didn't want to be told what to do, ever.
Because of his authority issues, Peter was kicked out of high school before earning his diploma.
I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I had, other kids my age were preparing for school, for job opportunities. I was preparing for fun.
Before he was in his 20s, Peter became a transient.
Couch hopping is just moving from one friend to another, burning one bridge after another. Then I started hitchhiking and traveling around.
During his time on the road, Peter was introduced to meth and became addicted.
When you're down in the bottom of the barrel and you're hanging out with the bottom of the barrel, drugs is what brings everyone around each other. It started with doing meth, but I think I wanted people to draw to me because I could do something that most people couldn't.
Eventually, Peter learned to cook the drug.
I felt like part of my soul just died, just completely died, and I'll never forget that feeling because it was lonely, it was hard, but after a while, I just kind of blocked that out.
For decades, meth wrecked Peter's life. He was homeless, did numerous stints in jail, and was estranged from his family. But nothing deterred his addictions.
I was involved with meth and homelessness for 25 years. I would sleep out in the woods a lot. I had hammocks that I had set up in various places. One was in our family's cemetery, and I would stay in the back of the cemetery a lot. And I was okay with that existence because I had food. I figured, man, that's all I need. I don't need nothing else. My aspirations were that's about as far as they were going to go.
When he turned 40, Peter hit rock bottom.
That's about as bad as I could get. I was down. I had people mad at me, frustrated with me, maybe even wanted to hurt me. That's when I decided that I would pick up the phone and put my pride away and call my dad, who I had not had any contact with for a very long time.
Peter's dad provided Peter with housing and helped him get sober for a month. Then he bought him a plane ticket to Alaska to start a new life. When Peter landed in his new home, he tried something he had never done before.
I had no idea where I was going to sleep. I had no idea where I was going to eat. I had no idea where I was going to work. So I was walking out from the airport and I just got this urge to just find a spot that I was really cozy, comfortable, and I just wanted to talk to God. I found a lake, got on the shore side of it, and I just dropped to my knees and I said, God, I'm 45 years old. I have no money. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I believe I need help. That was as sincere as I could possibly be in my life, probably the most sincere I've ever been in my life.
That same day, less than 3 miles away, Peter found a Christian rescue mission and checked into their 30-day program. A few days later, he attended chapel.
After the service, they asked if anybody wanted prayer. And I went up there. The person started praying. And at that moment, a very, very good, very calm feeling came over me. Like looking out across the lake that has no ripple in it. And I felt love coming through me.
That night, Peter surrendered his life to Jesus Christ. He started going to church and reading the Bible. And he says that's when his life began to change dramatically.
It changed everything. It made life. I was able to breathe again. And I had that feeling of back when I was a kid, of all this abundant energy just coming out of me, just filled my tank. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to be okay.
Just a couple of years later, Peter met and married his wife, Esther, got his commercial driver's license, and has a great job. He also helped Esther start her own business, and they were able to purchase a beautiful new home. He says it's a turnaround that only God could orchestrate.
Life is a 180-degree turn in a 5.5-year turnaround. That speaks volumes. Jesus Christ died for you and your sins so that you may live eternally. He knows your beginning, your middle, and your end. You have to go to him. He wants you to go to him. But you've got to walk through that door.